to update you. Now, as Kenya prepares to join the world in marking World Press Freedom Day, the government has been urged to ensure that media freedom is guaranteed. Speaking a day before the celebrations, stakeholders in the industry say journalists have been harassed in the recent times.
It's been a tough year, not just because of the loss of life, but because the space for press freedom continues to shrink, even as the need for accurate, ethical, and fearless journalism grows. We gather here today under the theme, the impact of artificial intelligence on the media and press freedom, a topic that sits at the very heart of journalism's future. AI holds enormous promise. It can strengthen investigative journalism, accelerate fact-checking, and improve access to information. In Kenya, some newsrooms are already experimenting with AI to summarize reports, analyze data, and personalize news content. These innovations are necessary and exciting, especially for media houses facing shrinking revenues, rising costs, and demanding audiences. But AI is not neutral. It is built and deployed by humans, with all our biases, blind spots, and ambitions. And when it falls into the wrong hands or remains unregulated, it becomes a weapon. In the past year, we've seen Kenyan journalists do their job under extraordinary threats. During the Gen Z-led protest last year, over 20 journalists were assaulted. Several were detained, others had their equipment destroyed, and one was even abducted. Some of us in this room had our phone numbers published online, exposing us and our families to targeted harassment. Female journalists, in particular, continue to bear the brunt of online gender-based violence, with little to no recourse. I've received reports this morning of a journalist who was abducted yesterday in Kitui, and I hope, spokesperson, sir, you will help us follow up on this matter. Let's be clear, AI can make this worse. Through deepfakes, AI-generated smear campaigns, surveillance, and targeted disinformation. We are entering a world where the truth itself is at risk of being manufactured or erased. In recent days, there have been growing calls to control digital spaces, some driven by concerns about misinformation, hate speech, and harmful content. But we must tread carefully. Kenya already has existing laws, such as the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Act, which, if properly and fairly enforced, provide a legal framework to address many of these challenges.
That is the president of the Kenya Editors Guild.